Ooh, man. Well, I would love to be a superhero because I think I would really slay that. Being Poison Ivy is in, bucket list.
Right.
I would love to work with Wes Anderson.
Okay, but would you do like a road warrior?
Absolutely.
Okay, stop.
1000%.
Wes Anderson. And
Wes Anderson.
Steve Baldwin's, he's never directed anything yet, but when he does, he's going to be awesome.
I'm into that.
Wes Anderson, Steve Baldwin. Yeah.
I feel I would love to do some more theater and do some Broadway.
I just got in big trouble for saying an actor wasn't such a great actor.
Oh, no. Who?
I can't say it again. I'm not allowed.
We can edit it out. I'm desperate to know.
No, what if he's a friend of yours?
I don't care.
See, I said it was a he. You're getting it. You're pulling it out
Come
of me.
on.
Well, listen.
I'm very
My
judgmental
brother-
in my head.
My brother did Loot and Serious Money by Joe Orton on Broadway. I helped him learn the dialect, mate.
Yeah.
We were talking like this. And, the
Yeah.
whole thing, right? People don't understand what acting is.
Yeah.
It's the ability to do English dialect, country dialect. It's,
Oh, no, I paid with my own money on the Western to have a dialect coach so I wanted to make sure I sounded real nice.
I love it. So I said in an interview with a guy who was trying to get me to say crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Named Patrick Bet David, because he's a crazy guy. I said Leo did I can't even say his name. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Yeah. I said he's a good actor, but I don't think he's as great as the industry has kind of built him up to be. And then he said, well, but didn't he do this and didn't he? I went, no. He's early in his career, he did some cool stuff.
Yeah.
I said, but I just see him more as kind of a movie star than an actor.
Yeah.
There's a difference between people who are movie stars because they can act, but yet they still fill those positions.
See, I have a totally different association with movie stars than that. I think that movie stars are actually, they don't make them anymore. Movie stars to me are my dad, my mom. Tom Hanks is a movie star.
This is such a super cool thing. This is a great observation. Go ahead.
Tom Cruise is a movie star. John Travolta is a movie star. Nicole Kidman is a movie star.
What are those people today, in your opinion?
They're still movie stars.
Right. But not the same kind.
No, they are. The difference is that industry and how they relate to them has changed.
Right.
It's just like we used to have supermodels, but there really isn't that anymore.
Interesting.
But movie stars, it's just, you have that thing.
That it.
Exactly. And people don't have that anymore. Not to mention when you think about movie stars from old school, I'm talking real movie stars,
Clark Gable.
Yes, Gene Kelly.
Right.
Scarlett O'Hara.
Right.
I don't even think that's her real name,
That's
but
the
you know
character.
what I'm talking about. Yes. You had to be a singer, an actor, a dancer. You had to be a triple threat. And it's a different level to be able, as much as people kind of gave him flack, a lot of the movies that my dad, the last couple of movies that my dad did, he's only in them for the first, the first couple scenes in the movie, right? Maybe 3 days of work,
right.
But they're selling an entire film based around his name being in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the box office part.
Yeah, and to me, Tom Cruise can greenlight anything that he wants, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain level that I think it's just not around anymore.
Right. There's a level of accessibility to what can be produced.
Yes.
But now the economy of all that has changed, obviously. Supermodels now become supermodels because they start big companies.
Yes.
Not just because they were
models.
Bruce Willis's, little, icon.
Well, there's just not Cindy Crawfords and Naomi Campbell's. I mean, there's just not that kind of.
But what I said about Leo wasn't. Listen, it's a little bit me. No, but it's a little bit me going, I don't think he's the cat's meow. That's okay. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't think I am. That's okay. But I'm just saying, in that interview, I turned around and said, well, when you think of Leonardo, do you think of him in the same league as, Gary Oldman? Has he done the same?
Ooh, Gary Oldman's a good one.
But what I mean is, I've never seen Leonardo DiCaprio say, hey, I'm taking a year off because I'm doing, Kiss of the Spider Woman on Broadway, right? He doesn't do that.
But maybe he's not a theater guy.
And I think the better actors are the ones who you see give performance who come from the theater.
I hear what you're saying, and also I think we can't be overly snobby about, because there's character actors who have never done theater that give invisible, incredible performances.
Rumer, I'm a snobby 90s icon, baby. I'm a snobby.
I mean,
90s.
I'm really snobby too, and
no, but I hope that makes sense. Listen,
no, it totally
Leonardo
does.
sees me at a Starbucks in the future. I'm sure he's not gonna.
I hope he comes up to you and he's like, "Listen, man, it really hurt my feelings when you said that," and I just feel like I want to clear the air. That would be. I just want to be there for that.
All
moment.
of this is an evil ploy of mine, because when I see him, I'm gonna go, really? I don't believe anything that you stand for unless you star with me on Broadway in Kiss of the Spider Woman, Daddy-o. Come on, Leo, let's do it. And
I love that it's all just a backwards ploy to get
yeah,
everything
it was all just, I
want.
created one bad movie just to get Leo on the stage.
I love it. You know what? You know what I think would be amazing for you to do? I think that you should write a script called One Bad Movie. There was a movie that came out a little while ago, and it had insane actors in it, like really crazy, like Clive Owen, Julia Roberts, all these people did it. But it was Hugh Jackman. I think he did one where he had. You guys will have to the balls on his chin.
Testicles?
Yes.
A man's?
Full testicles on his chin. What was it called? Yes, movie 40. You should watch it at home tonight.
Movie 40?
Yes. I think you could do something like this.
Would I have to do that?
No, you don't have to do that. But you could get
Thank you, Rumer.
It could be you directing a film, but somehow you manage to get all of these insane A-listers. All you have to do is just call your brother first.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I love that we somehow can share this funny thing where people are trying to talk to you and it sometimes is never really about you. I think there's a very small window of people who really understand what that experience is, where someone is talking to you and trying to get something from you, but it actually has nothing to do with you.
Oh, so you mean, okay.
You know
I
what
get
I mean?
it now. Yeah. So it's a bit of a get shorty kind of,
Yeah.
kind of deception. You think the whole thing's about one thing, but in the end, it's about something else.
Yeah, you get a phone call and they're like, hey, I really want you to do this movie. It's with Leo. But would you mind passing the script to your brother? Because I feel like we have this other little part that we feel like he'd be great for. Mm-hmm. And you've been built up this whole conversation, right? And then all of a sudden they just slip that in right at the end. And you're like, oh man, you really had me. You had me so close.
Okay. So no. I'm just curious now, because if it's
Has that not happened to you?
Has that ever happened to me?
Yeah. Or even, I feel like,
do you want me to answer honest?
I feel like now I feel like it would be
I'm
someone
married.
asking you about your daughter.
No. Here's my answer. So I'm married to the same Brazilian gal for 35 years.
Amazing. Congratulations.
So if you can do that and make 100 movies and still be together, that's pretty groovy.
That's really impressive.
Guilty pleasures misunderstood. So bad it's good.